Okay, let's dissect kind and wealthy men.
Yeah. Where?
They have options. Oh yeah, true. Don't you have a man?
No, I do. I'm just saying.
Whitney, I need you to tell me what it's giving. Listen, Whitney, I need help. You ain't gotta worry, cause girl, I'm here. I'll tell you what it's giving, I'll tell you what it isn't.
Hey guys, we're back here with What's It Giving? And I'm joined here with Joe.
Joe.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Joe.
What do you do? What are you known for?
So I don't even know at this point, like Gogglebox, podcast, hosting.
Yeah, we love
A
that.
lot of stuff at the minute.
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades, apart from dancing and singing.
You like a dancer and a singer.
You said I look like I'm in High School Musical 5 minutes ago.
You really do give that though. I'm not gonna lie, but it's a compliment.
Rebranding coming.
No, you're very well groomed.
Okay.
Clean.
Okay.
Pretty boy.
I'll take that. Thank you. Thank you.
So what have you been up to? What have you been doing?
What have I been up to? So we started a show on YouTube, the Bags Family Roast. So we've started that now. That's taken up a lot of time, but it's fun, where we invite like celebs round to have a roast dinner. You're invited.
Yeah, I'll be down the 30th.
Please. Oh, it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
And then, yeah, just like a lot, I hate it when people are like, oh, I've got a load of secret projects that are coming, but I actually do have a lot of things coming that I can't.
Oh, you're one of them.
I'm one of them.
You're one
it's
of
so
them.
annoying. When I do my pod and people say it, I'm like, oh, jarring, just give me something to talk about. But yeah, and then I've just been, after Christmas, trying to get back into things. Like, it's long at the minute, isn't it? To try.
Fitness?
Like, I'm trying.
Really?
Well, I'm trying. Like, I went 4 times last week, but the
That's
aches.
good.
It's the aches, babe.
Yeah, that's the first 2 weeks, and then your body gets used to it.
I was gonna go this morning, but I didn't.
Why?
I just sat and ate tuna on toast. Kate
It's
went.
protein.
I know, that's what I thought. I'm trying to be healthier. I mean, I did have 2 dinners last night,
But it's still protein. Dinners ain't bad.
yeah, I mean, a Nando's and then gyros 2 hours later. ain't
What's
great, is it?
gyros?
It's like Greek. It's a pizza thing with chicken and chips in it. I mean, it's
Oh,
it's not great.
So
it's
you had a
not,
kebab?
It's not giving. So I had a kebab, yeah.
you fancied that up?
I know. Me really trying to mince that up. It was a kebab. Yeah, so I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
But it's difficult. I don't want a PT.
I've
Because
got one.
how is it?
Well, I've not responded to him in like 2 days. I'm
So
in the
it's-
bender.
it's not giving?
No. If I'm gonna respond to him like tomorrow.
Yeah, I feel like that accountability level I can't deal with at the minute.
I feel like I need that though.
I need it, but I don't want it.
Summer's on the horizon.
And it will catch up with me. So, like I know in 2 months' time, I'll look at myself in a car window reflection and cry my eyes out, but I'm just happy doing what I'm doing at the minute. You know, the hoodie's sitting and that's
Well,
all
they'll
that
take what they
matters.
take. But the hoodie for now.
The hoodie,
When
the
the
High School
vests
Musical
come out.
hoodie. When the vests come out, it's game over. When the vests come out.
But yeah, should we get into it?
Yes, please.
I'm single and looking to be in a relationship. I do meet men, kind and wealthy, but they only ever seem to want a fling. Is there something wrong I'm doing?
Kind and wealthy.
Is that all you picked up?
I heard the 2 things I love in life.
As in, show me the money.
Wait, so am I doing
Kind and
something
wealthy.
wrong?
Okay, let's dissect kind and wealthy men.
Okay, yeah. Where?
They have options. Oh yeah, true. Don't you have a man?
No, I do. I'm just saying. Figuratively, they don't exist.
Yeah. Kind and wealthy men. I think they obviously do exist.
She sounds like she's going for city boys.
Okay, wealthy. It depends on what. Maybe she's going for rich boys.
Yeah. But there's
As in,
different
like,
types
the
of
quick swipe.
rich men. There's like the old school rich men that are like the
Old money.
Tories,
There's old money and new money.
Yeah, or you've got the new money rich men, which are like city boys, finance bros. Both sound equally not great.
No, they're the worst.
Yeah, I say never blame yourself. It sounds like she's blaming herself in like, is it me? It probably isn't you. It's probably the.
I feel like the guys have options.
Yeah.
Obviously.
It's dating in the city as well, because I feel like everyone just thinks that the grass is always greener. Do you know what I mean?
Sometimes you just gotta like go for a normal person.
Yeah.
Like it's not by force to have a wealthy,
Yeah.
rich man, especially if you're looking for like
Mehdi.
excuse me. Kind of wealthy men, kind of like juxtaposition.
Yeah, and they don't want, saying they don't want a relationship. I don't know, I feel like if someone's kind and wealthy, that's what a lot of people look for in a relationship, then these people
they have
probably don't
options.
want to be tied down. They're like, yeah, I've got...
That's what I'm saying. I feel like the average, what is the percentage? I think it's like 1% of men are good looking, tall, and actually have a lot of money.
1%.
I know. And then look at the amount of girls looking for that man.
Yeah, looking for
So
that 1%.
of course he's got options.
Yeah.
Like, if it were you, would you not be looking? It's hard to tie that kind of man down.
So if you were this girl, and then you were speaking to kind and wealthy men, but then they didn't want to settle down, would you look inward, or would you just think it's situational?
Oh, I would, you know me, I'm looking out.
Never in, always out.
No, but when it comes to relationships, I just feel like the right person for you will find you.
Yeah, they always do.
And I am a strong believer, if
Or
it's not working for you,
you just
switch it
go
up.
into the biggest show on ITV, and then...
Joe, I told you leave your mess outside. Like,
You're so funny, you're like, yeah, no, I just think it'll always come to you. Or sign up to Love Island, and then they'll still come to you.
But it did come to you. I wasn't there for vibes, and it came.
Yeah, it did come to you.
Literally.
In many forms as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we picked the right one.
And you did pick the right one.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Okay, I feel like the kind is obviously just a...
What is kind though? Because it's kind of like the bare minimum of a person.
How do I say it without getting like slangy? It's
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you're trying to get at though. Like the word kind, like that's bare minimum behaviour from any man. Mm-hmm. Like that shouldn't just be like, it sounds like she's just looking for wealthy, innit?
I just feel like, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like when you meet someone, you kind of know, and I feel like men put you in a category of like, this is wife, this is ass.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I feel like when you go into a category, so if you're meeting wealthy men constantly, and you keep getting slot into this, like,
so you need to give
category,
maybe more like relationship.
You need to give wife.
Yeah.
I'm not saying cook for him.
Okay.
But I'm saying maybe
and what
you
is
need
wife?
to. I don't know, like it could be like, I feel like men are quite like visual.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you're wearing like short skirts and a lot of cleavage.
Okay.
So he's probably thinking like,
It's
I don't want a girl.
1700s. It's giving.
No, but you need to, but do you know what I mean?
Show some ankle, hun.
Yeah, sometimes ankle.
Not every day up your ass, sometimes ankle.
Yeah, but I feel like something that you're doing is giving that
But then,
vibe.
devil's advocate, I feel like then if you turned up and you were given ankle and not given like, then they'd be like, oh, there's a girl over there that looks. Do you know, it's hard.
No,
I feel like you win.
No, but it forces him into like a deeper connection.
Right,
You're no longer looking at.
You want to see what's under that dress.
Yeah.
What's above that ankle.
So sometimes give him brain, not body.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. I think that was it. I say trial up some different approaches to dates, like see if maybe trialing your approach and picking like different things to talk about and different outfits and stuff like that, and just see what you think works for you. But also I'm like, don't change someone as well. It's hard.
I wouldn't say change, but I would say like stimulate his mind.
Yeah.
Rather than
keep
the
him
sexual
guessing.
arousement.
Yeah.
So I would say
pull out a crossword.
Get in here.
Do you know what I mean? Sit there at the bar, pull out a crossword, bit Sudoku. Make that man think.
Literally make that man think. He'll be thinking, oh, go for walks. Like, you know, do dates that get the conversation rolling rather than just like surface.
Yeah. Only at walks though, no gym dates. I just couldn't think of anything worse.
No, not a gym date. That's like, it's too much. And that's giving sex. It is giving sex.
It's giving
that's
sex
not the vibe
in the
we're going
changing
for.
rooms.
We're going for wifey. Yeah, wife me up.
I like my brother's friend, and I don't know if I should tell my brother.
I feel like there's so many men in this world, we don't have to go for the brother's friend. I've got a brother.
Right.
And he has had some fine friends.
Right.
But it's just look the other way. Or maybe I was too young anyways, but.
I don't know. Because what if that's your husband to be and you don't know it yet?
Well, I feel like you can kind of get the gist from your brother, what kind of guy he is. I feel like if he's a good person, your brother will look at it like, he's a good man, I'll be happy for you to take my sister as yours. But if not, it'll be like, no.
Yeah, I feel like also brothers get very protective over like siblings and stuff, don't they? So
yeah, 100%.
I don't know whether that would work.
Well, it depends. It's always going to be a...
Actually, I'm trying to put it in my own shoes, and if George fancied one of my friends, I don't know, I feel like it'd feel a bit weird.
It is definitely going to be weird because it's like then now the brother and his friend's dynamic changes.
Like double dates would be weird because like your brother's there.
No. Oh,
Do you
no.
know what I mean? Like that would be really weird.
So what would you say?
I'd say actually avoid.
What would you do?
Avoid.
You would avoid? Yeah, no, I would avoid that. But sometimes brother's friends be like, they be friendly.
It sounds like
It
sounds like you've got some something here that you want to unpack.
None of my brother's friends, not right now. Like no one's
Not
really
right now?
I'm talking about like, you know, when I was younger
fine.
in secondary school.
Yeah.
And my
Oh,
brother,
okay.
he went to all boys school.
Right.
And I went to all girls school.
Cockfest.
Yeah, so when he would come home, I would see the man there. I'm like,
Yeah.
I like my parents' evening. I'm coming.
On parents' evening, I'm
Literally, midday.
I'm there.
If my brother says no, then I'm not gonna like make me want to do it more.
Yeah.
Romeo and Juliet vibes.
Yeah. I just don't see that formula working actually.
It's awkward.
Yeah, it would be awkward. Also, it's just too many things involved and like, I don't know.
Too many things at stake.
Yeah, they don't really like know your family and stuff, so it'd just be a bit.
I feel like it also depends on what age.
Yeah, and how close everyone is. Because if it's like best friends, like from when you're younger, it might feel a bit incesty. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can. But yeah, it is a bit weird because it's like when, like, was you flirting when you were 5 or like?
Yeah,
how, like,
yeah.
when did it brew?
Like, yeah, could it, if it's for years, then could it have happened sooner, which is bad.
But I feel like it's good and bad, but it depends. It depends on the brother. It depends on the situation.
You sound like you would
I personally
deal
wouldn't
with the
do
rejection.
it. But devil's advocate.
Okay.
Devil's advocate, I would say, devil's advocate, heavy on devil's advocate. I would say you obviously need to see what the friend's saying before you even open your mouth. Because you might be ruining something before your time. Like, do you know what I mean?
I do. I think it's
What
messy.
if he
It's
doesn't
messy.
even like you
It's
and
messy.
you've gone to open
I
your
know,
mouth,
but
now your
main
brother's
character-
looking at you sideways?
Yeah, but main character syndrome, you've just got to think that they're in love with you.
Yeah, but what, I feel like you need to kind of like have that conversation. You're like, if I tell my brother, are you gonna back me? Are you actually backing me? No, but real talk, I'm not going to
You're
war
so
by myself.
messy. Where was this
I'm not going
messiness in
war-
Love Island? Where was it? You're so messy.
No, but I'm not going to war by myself.
Yeah.
So you need to formulate the team, make sure the team's strong, and tell them together.
Okay.
You got to stand on business together as a
Okay.
unit so you can see it.
Oh yeah, because then what if he goes
you
to
like
brother and it's like
him-
your sister's super horny and is trying it on with you? Then you're absolutely screwed.
But I would say still figure it out with the
But I
friend
would.
first.
Would you not be embarrassed? Like your brother, like sat round like a family meal, and he's like, "I know you tried it on with so and so. Like he said you're so horny," and you're just sat there like,
Deny, deny, deny. He weren't
Denial
there in the
is a
room.
river
I'm
in
like, what are you
Egypt.
talking about?
"Yeah."
Like, what are you actually talking about?
What if he then pulls up receipts?
What receipt?
Snapchat.
You do it in person,
Oh, okay.
babe.
This woman has no paper
No, but I'm just
trail.
saying that girls are like, not like men.
Yeah.
Like, we real sneaky with it.
Okay.
If it needs to be done. Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, we are so sneaky with it. No paper trail.
Hypothetically, like, well, they say women cheat better than men. So girls can be real clean with it. There'll be no crumbs left. But I feel like you got to figure out if the guy likes you first.
Yeah.
And then see that situation.
I'm learning
Then-
a lot today.
No, but you can't just go to your brother and say, I like, what? He might not like you.
Yeah.
Me and my man are going on 3 years next month. It's time for him to propose, right?
Yes, sister, amen. No? What?
No, wait. So 3 years. I feel like it's
3
hard with
years.
proposals. I feel like time constraints shouldn't be put on proposals. I don't feel like, but I do feel like the longer it goes, it screams commitment phobe. Do you know what I mean?
I don't feel like time should be put on proposals, but I do feel like time stamps.
Yeah.
Hence 3
Yeah,
years.
I feel like 3 years, I think when you get around the 3 year mark, then a conversation should be had. I also feel bad when like guys feel like they should propose for like just everyone else. Like you need to do it for you, not everyone else. But I also say,
I feel like I'm the kind of person, if I get into a relationship, I'm telling you like day one, I want to get married.
okay,
So in 3 years, like nobody should be confused.
okay. So we've got like 2 more years before I'm coming to your wedding.
3 years is a long time. I want to be a young mum. I don't want to get married when I'm 30.
Yeah, I want to be like a young dad.
Yeah, I want to be doing it young, like putting on my G-Wagon, like kids get in the car now.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I don't want to. So I just feel like when it comes to marriage, it depends on where you stand on it. But I don't feel like it's gonna change for either party. Like everyone wants what they want.
So you think 3 years?
3 years is, for me, it's perfect timing.
I think it's weird when I've got I know people that are having like the 7-year itch with their partners and then they're like 7 years. And then they're like, oh, like maybe like we should speak about an engagement. I'm like, if you're itching at 7 years and you think that's gonna fix it, like it's not gonna fix it.
It's not. Like I get people do get married after 7 years, but I just feel like, why should he marry you after 7 years?
7 years is a long time.
It's a long time. You're already doing wifey things. You've probably given them a baby. Like you're already in that marriage kind of loop.
Yeah.
So
why not?
Why would I then say, yeah, let me share my finances with you?
Yeah.
It just doesn't make, for a man that's getting everything from the woman, why would you then want to commit even further financially? And that's a big deal for men, financial commitment. So it's just like, I don't get why.
So like what's the ideal time for you, time frame wise, to get engaged?
To get engaged, like, yeah, I'm joking.
Now.
Probably 2 years.
2
for me. I feel like I'm 26 now, 28, and then a year after. I don't want one of them engagements where like we're engaged and then we're engaged for 5 years. No.
Yeah,
Baby,
I know.
I'm not falling for that trick. Next year,
I
the
know
year
what you
after.
mean. I know
Yeah,
what you
the year
mean.
after. As soon as you put that ring, like the year after marriage, like.
Okay, so you're a quick turnaround. Okay.
Yeah, a quick turnaround time.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, I've always wanted to be married, young.
Right.
So that's where my stand. What about you?
Okay.
Do you want to get married?
Yeah, I'd get married. I'd probably do it. I don't really have a time frame on it. I just feel like if you want to do it and you know you want to do it, I feel like it's more about the right time in terms of like just situationally, like the right time. Why is everyone looking at Kane? Poor bloke's opening a joint account as we speak. But yeah, no, so I think that mine's more based on like, the feelings, but I know that that's different to like a lot of people. Some people, like a lot of girls grow up and dream of that, like the marriage. So like when it becomes like in their sights, they're like, right, a year in, like I want this, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like, I've never, obviously, as a gay man, have never seen that like white wedding image, but yeah, so and it's different for me, but.
Yeah, but I feel like marriage is cute. Like, why would you not want that commitment?
No, exactly. I think, how would you want to get married as well? Would you like?
I'm literally I'm not like a big wedding kind of girl.
Okay.
Proposed to me privately, 50 people wedding.
Yeah.
I'm very like private.
I'm like that as well. I want it like
I'd rather
private.
That. So that's what I'm saying. So money's not even the issue, because let's be real, that's like a 10K wedding. So what's the problem here? But I know some people save for it and like they literally like spend like 6 figures on a wedding.
I don't get this, like, why are you throwing such a massive like party for all your family and friends when like it's your wedding? Like,
exactly.
I'd rather go on a really nice holiday with that money afterwards.
I'm not buying all that food for you lot to come and eat from 5 years ago. I'm thinking, I don't know you. I'm not going all out for you. People do that.
You'd have the whole Love Island cast at your wedding if you did a big public one. You'd have everyone.
No. Do you know what? I see why they don't like you.
How do you keep this spark alive when you live together?
I wouldn't know, because I don't live with my man.
That just threw me the way you just.
I literally wouldn't know.
Do you want to? Is it in your foresights?
Do you know what? I'm actually torn, only because like I've said so many times that I'm not gonna move in with someone that I'm not married to, and I've said it publicly.
Okay.
So I can't backtrack. The receipts
You're a
are
woman
there.
of your word.
Do you know what I mean? So I got to stand on business.
Okay.
But if I didn't say that,
then he sat there thinking, why did you say that?
every single time we have a conversation, I'm literally like, guys.
But it must keep the spark alive a bit more for you. To be
it's
apart
definitely
and
like.
spend that time apart.
I'm not too fast. I just feel like if I'm going to spend my whole life with you, I'm not into like rushing, like there's stages that we can look forward to. I wouldn't really know. What about you?
So my thing is like carving out like date time, like to just not lose like what you would do separately, like together. And I think that like complacency is like really dangerous in relationships. And I think like the moment it feels like that, you should just instantly be like, okay, cool, like why don't we like do this or mix things up? Because it's really easy to get into routine. Like,
do you live with your partner?
No, not yet.
Are you going to?
Most likely, yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah, like it is really exciting, but I feel like you know when you know, and then also I feel like it's just about putting like things in place to be like, okay, like every couple of weeks we'll have like a date night or do something we both like doing.
Date nights are definitely important.
And then I think also like sex. Do you know what I mean as well? Like is a big
this topic.
Yeah, like I think that the sex side of things is important to keep that up, and like if you see that dropping off, then be like, oh, like why? Do you know what I mean? And like, it's like, but I think also people try really hard to spice things up in like a way that's not also organic
like
or
toys and
comfortable.
stuff.
Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like some people, like, because there's natural ruts people have in their life, and I feel like sometimes if there is a point that's a bit drier, I feel like a lot of men are like, okay, I'll just buy you like lingerie and like a 12-foot dildo and this will help. And like it actually won't help, do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I feel like when you talk about spark leaving, I feel like it's more an emotional thing than a physical thing.
So I think it's just about like, but also like communication's so massive with people. I feel like couples just like move in together and think that like, communication is just like around you in the house, and it's not, like you actually have to talk. But you're like still keeping the spark alive at the minute with
yeah, but not living together.
with Big L, but yeah, just not living What?
You need help.
What?
You need
He's tall! But yeah, so you've got it good when you move in together as well, because he'll be able to cook for you all the time.
Oh yeah.
And that'll keep the spark alive.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so happy
You're
that's
so lucky.
my future.
You're so lucky that your man cooks for you.
How you bombastic side-eyeing your man. Yeah, no, honestly, it's a dream.
Yeah.
Like, no Cardi B, but living. Living.
Yeah, I'd say that's my advice.
I would just rather be by myself.
Yeah.
And then after I'm by myself, moving with my partner. No, get married. Whoa. Get married. Moving with my partner. Those are just like stepping stones that I look forward to having.
Can I play devil's advocate and ask you something?
Yeah.
They always say you don't know someone unless you live with them. So what if you marry a man, move in with him, and you're like, I hate the way you live?
Well, I already went on Love Island, huh? I've lived with him. Child done.
You got me there.
Got your ass.
You ate me up. Okay, fine, fair enough. Your situation's different. I guess.
Yeah.
But if it was another relationship.
But I feel like when you say your vows in marriage, like all of that comes under that. Like you've got to, you might tussle in the beginning, but that's the whole point of marriage, is to see it through.
Would you write your own vows?
Yeah, of course. Why would you? It's not a Google thing.
It was, this guy married at first sight Googled his vows. How crazy.
Oh yeah, I saw. No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, I love you. I'm thinking, how?
I know you were so not about that in the villa, weren't you? Like,
Oh, that I love you.
No, you were just like, no boyfriend stamp, no nothing. We're like, we're taking it chill, we're taking it easy.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone gets very carried away, and then you
They
were
get
like,
caught up.
Yeah.
Because you inside is like, it's that world, but then coming out is a different world.
Yeah.
And you need to, do you work on both worlds, or is it just this world?
Yeah, that's what loads of people I've spoken to since have said the same thing, and like, you never build a connection with someone else like you do in there, because it's so intense, but.
It's real intense.
It's literally is like living together and doing all that stuff, but really quick.
Yeah, but outside's completely different.
Yeah.
It's like completely different ball game.
Yeah.
Jay!
Yeah.
My good, I don't even know what to call you.
Acquaintance is what you were looking at.
My good friend.
No, we're good friends. It's good friends.
Joe, my
Off
good
camera,
friend.
you were just like, I'm never speaking to you again.
No, never. But I just know with you, it just gets too messy. And like I've already said, we've got different lives. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's been a pleasure.